vibrator hums a low G sharp in the kitchen, bathed in blue and silver light. I'm tracing circles on the wooden table, trying to untangle the should-haves of the night. The clock is ticking like a metronome, but I'm drifting out of time, out of tune, counting every shadow on the ceiling, talking to the ghost of a crescent moon. And now it's heavy, the weight of the silence, the echoes of the notes we used to play. But I'm tired of the noise in the attic of my mind, so I'm folding the sorrow and putting it away, choosing the quiet, choosing the breath, learning to love the space that's left in the calm, in the hollow where the healing starts today. The road's piano in the corner of the room collects the dust of songs we never finish. It's heartbreaking how a melody can bruise when the harmony has slowly been diminished. I start to spiral down the what if road, but I catch my breath and pull the anchor in. I'd rather sit here in the cool dark air than let the overthinking win. And oh, it's heavy, the weight of the silence, the echoes of the notes we used to play. But I'm tired of the noise in the attic of my mind, so I'm folding the sorrow and putting it away, choosing the quiet, choosing the breath, learning to love the space that's left in the calm, in the hollow where the healing starts today. Ooh, let it settle. Like petals on the floor, I don't have to fight the ghost of who we were anymore. Just a soft vibrato in the dark, a tiny hopeful spark. The rim click sound, like a heartbeat slowing down. Just these notes, just the notes we play. It's okay to be still now. The clock on the wall is a heavy beat against the silence of these empty sheets. 3 a.m. is a crowded room, full of what ifs and too soons. I've been tracing patterns on the ceiling blue, trying to outrun the ghost of you, but my heart is heavy, my mind is loud, trying to find a way through the cloud. So I'm stepping back, I'm letting go, letting the moonlight finally show. I'm silencing the why and the how, just being right here, right now. I'm letting the rhythm find its ease. I'm finally letting you breathe. Oh, just letting you breathe. The heartbreak brick used to have a jagged edge. Now it's just a shadow on the window ledge. I'm trading the panic for a slower pace. Wash the overthinking off my face. The rim clicks steady like a calm heartbeat. Softly walking down a quiet street. I don't have the answers and that's okay. Yeah, healing happens in the grave. Yeah, I'm stepping back, I'm letting go. Letting the moonlight finally show. I'm silencing the why and the how. Just being right here, right now. I'm letting the rhythm find its ease. I'm finally letting you breathe. The waters can wait for the morning light. They don't have a home in my head tonight. It's okay to be still. It's okay to be still. I'm choosing the calm over the fight. Just breathe in and breathe out. No more running, no more doubt. Letting you breathe. Letting you breathe. Letting you breathe. Breathe. Gemini said, we can do these things I'll never know. You can hear the faint sound of an air room. The ceiling's got a story to in the flicker rain of the hallway light. I'm tracing every what if on the wall, just waiting for the other shoe to fall. My pulse is a drum at 64. Shadows dancing across the floor. I've been replaying things I should have left behind, lost in the static of a tired mind. But I'm turning down the volume of the wide, watching every heavy thought drift by. It's a long way down, but the air is sweet. Finally letting go of the retreat. I'm better off free. Just the quiet and the breath in me. The coffee's cold on the bedside stand. I'm holding on to nothing in my hand. It's a strange kind of healing, this empty space. Learning how to love a slower pace. No more running from the things I said. I'm choosing the calm instead of the dread. The upright bass hums a low steady line, telling me I'm gonna be just fine. Yeah, I'm turning down the volume of the wide, watching every heavy thought drift by. It's a long way down, but the air is sweet. Finally letting go of the retreat. I'm better off free. Just the quiet and the breath in me. sound of me walking through the door, out of a storm into the dawn. Better off free, just the rhythm of my heart finding its beat. Better off free. Tracing patterns on the ceiling, trying to rewind the time. The should-haves and the could-haves are knocking at the door, but I'm too tired to let them in. I can't fight them anymore, and the tears have finally dried up, leaving salt lines on my face. I'm trading in the chaos for a little bit of grace. It's a quiet kind of healing when the storm begins to cease. Tonight I'm overthinking how to finally be at peace. The shadows stretch across the floor like secrets I used to keep. The world is wrapped in velvet while the lucky ones are asleep. I used to chase the reasons until my heart would start to break. But there's a comfort in the silence in every breath I take, because the tears have finally dried up, leaving salt lines on my face. I'm trading in the chaos for a little bit of grace. It's a quiet kind of healing when the storm begins to cease. Tonight I'm overthinking how to finally be at peace. Let the rhythm of the clock wash away the heavy thoughts. I'm finding what I lost in the stillness, in the soft. Yeah, the tears have finally dried up, leaving salt lines on my face. I'm trading in the chaos for a little bit of grace. It's a quiet kind of healing when the storm begins to cease. Tonight I'm overthinking how to finally be at peace. Choosing calm, just choosing calm. The tears dried up, clock is a hammer, the silence is loud. I'm building a mountain out of a cloud, counting the shadows that dance on the wall, waiting for something that's not gonna fall. The what ifs are pacing the floor of my mind, searching for secrets I'm leaving behind. But the blue light is fading, the world's gone to sleep, and I have some promises I'm gonna keep. So I'm turning the tide on the sea in my head, laying the ghost of the morning to bed. It's a quiet surrender, a soft-spoken token. Tonight there is finally nothing left broken. Ooh, nothing left broken, just the light and the calm. The nylon is warm and the roads is aglow, a low-frequent shelter where I can just go. I'm tracing the lines where the edges were afraid, finding the beauty in choices I've made. The overthinking, the knots in my chest, they're unraveling now, giving way to the rest. I'm choosing the stillness, I'm choosing the hush. No more of the worry, no more of the rush. I'm turning the tide on the sea in my head, laying the ghost of the morning to bed. It's a quiet surrender, a soft-spoken token. Tonight there is finally nothing left broken. Ooh, nothing left broken. It was heavy, it was hollow, it was all in the past. The fever of maybe wasn't meant to last. The cracks in the ceiling are just lines on a map, leading me back to this beautiful gap where the air is enough. Yeah, the air is enough. I'm turning the tide on the sea in my head, laying the ghost of the morning to bed. It's a quiet surrender, a soft-spoken token. Tonight there is finally nothing left broken. There isn't left broken, nothing left broken. Nothing left broken. Soft vibrato, the room is still, the heart is full. The ceiling fan is tracing circles in the dark, while I'm tracing every if and every why. There's a heavy kind of silence in this room, and a static in my head I can't untie. The clock is ticking like a heartbeat on the wall, counting every shadow as it leans. I'm tired of the noise I make inside myself. I'm tired of the ghosts and what they mean. But then I hear the wind in the trees, a low and steady hum that sets me free. It doesn't ask for reasons, it doesn't need to know. It's just teaching me the proper way to let it go. Yeah, I'm choosing the calm, wrapped in the moonlight's arms. Just the wind in the trees. I used to think that thinking was the way to heal, to pick the scab until the truth was bare. But tonight the heartbreak feels a little less like lead, and a little more like cooling midair. I'm putting down the maps of where I should have been, beginning to transcend, 'cause I can hear the wind in the trees, a low and steady hum that sets me free. It doesn't ask for reasons, it doesn't need to know. It's just teaching me the proper way to let it go. Yeah, I'm choosing the calm, wrapped in the moonlight's arms. Just the wind in the trees. The world is fast, but the night is slow. I'm finally learning what I don't need to know. Let the overthinking fade to gray. Let the morning be 1,000 miles away. Just stay. I hear the wind in the trees, that low and steady hum that sets me free. It doesn't ask for reasons, it doesn't need to know. It's just teaching me the proper way to let it go. Yeah, I'm choosing the calm, wrapped in the moonlight's arms. Just the wind in the trees. In the trees, let it blow through me, healing in the leaves. The ceiling fan is tracing circles in the dark. A quiet goes through what it leaves, a heavy mark. I've been counting every shadow, pacing every floor, looking for a key inside a locked up door. Your clock is ticking steady, a rhythm in my chest, but my mind is running miles while I'm trying to find rest. But the seasons are moving on, even if I'm standing still. I'm trading the mountain for a quiet, steady hill. It's the heartbreak and the healing, it's a birth inside, but blue. I'm choosing the calm tonight, starting something new. Seasons moving on. I used to let the noise scream until the lone felt small. Now listening to the silence, leaning on the wall. It's okay, but like a garden withering the cold, but I'm letting go, yeah, I'm letting go of the wheel. Just a soft indie draw, just a whisper in the hall. Moving on, moving on. The ceiling fans tracing circles in the dark. The ceiling fan is tracing circles in the dark. The ceiling fan is tracing circles in the dark. The ceiling fan is tracing circles in the dark. The ceiling fan is tracing circles in the dark. The ceiling fan is tracing circles in the dark. The ceiling fan is tracing circles in the dark. The clock on the wall is a heavy-handed friend, ticking through the things I should have put to bed. I'm tracing the shadows where the moonlight bends, rereading the letters that I never sent. My mind is a hallway, echoes on the floor, looking for a key or maybe just a door to lead me out of the noise and back to the center of my voice. So I'll breathe it out, let the rhythm slow, watch the ghosts of what if finally let go. It's a quiet kind of healing, a soft place to dwell, to the version of me that was hurting. I wish you well. I wish you well. I close the book now. Turn the light down low. I wish you well. Yeah, I wish you well. The clock is ticking louder than it should. Shadows dancing on the polished wood. I've been tracing circles in my mind again, counting every could have been and when. The city's sleeping, why am I still awake? Bending underneath the weight of one mistake. But the air is cool and the room is turning blue, and I'm tired of the ghost of you. So I'll breathe it out, let the tension fall like the evening light against the hallway wall. It's heartbreaking to let the story go, but there's a healing in the things I'll never know. I'm putting down the pen, I'm done with the disaster. Tonight I choose the calm and end the chapter. Of the heart that I freely gave, but now I see the beauty in the empty space. The way the moonlight rests upon my face. I'm uncurling my fists, I'm letting go of the white underneath this vast and velvet sky. So I'll breathe it out, let the tension fall like the evening light against the hallway wall. It's heartbreaking to let the story go, but there's a healing in the things I'll never know. I'm putting down the pen, I'm done with the disaster. Tonight I choose the calm and end the chapter. It's a heavy kind of hope, learning how to let the rope slip through my hands. I'm building new ground where I stand. No more looking back, no more what if scenes, just the silence and what it really means. And I'm strapped up. Close the book. I won't take a second look. Just the quiet, just the calm. Let it be, end the chapter. The ceiling is a movie screen, playing back every almost and could have been. The clock is counting heartbeats on my painted wall, just waiting for the other shoe to fall. My mind's a radio with the dial stuck fast between the static and the shadows of the past. But the moon is tracing lines across the floor, and I don't wanna fight this anymore. So I'm turning it down, I'm letting it go, moving like water peace I stored, resolving into a soft final chord. The coffee's cold, but the air is finally clear. I'm learning how to sit with the ghosts I used to fear. There's a healing in the silence of the hall, in the way the shadows lean and learn to crawl. I used to chase the why until I bruised. Now I'm just a little quiet, a little used, and I'm turning it down. I'm letting it go, moving like water, steady and slow, through the heartbreak and the heavy hum, waiting for the morning light to come. I'm trading the noise for the peace I stored, resolving into a soft final chord. Maybe the ending isn't always a crash or a bridge that's burning down to ash. Maybe it's just a hand resting on the keys, finding the space to finally breathe. A soft final chord, just letting the silence be enough, choosing the calm over the rough. Soft final chord. The ceiling fan is tracing circles in the dark, shadows dancing rhythms on the wall. I'm listening to the city hum, a distant spark, waiting for the heavy thoughts to fall. Usually I'd let the what if start a fire, burn the bridges built on shaky ground. But tonight the moonlight's pulling me up higher, above the noise where grace is finally found. And I'm choosing love without anger tonight, letting the heavy things drift out of sight. It's a healing kind of quiet, a breath in the blue. I'm overthinking less and just holding on to you. Yeah, it's calm, just beautifully calm. Just beautifully calm. I've spent so many midnights counting every ghost of every word I should have said or kept. But the version of me that I love the most is the one who finally let the anger rest. My heart's a little bruised, a little fragile too, but there's a softness in the way I breathe, trading in the bitterness for something new, finding all the mercy I can retrieve. And I'm choosing a love without anger tonight, letting the heavy things drift out of sight. It's a healing kind of quiet, a breath in the blue. I'm overthinking less and just holding on to you. Yeah, it's calm, so beautifully calm. Just beautifully calm. instead of every week. Just silence, sweet holy silence. I'm choosing a love without anger tonight, letting the heavy things drift out of sight. It's a healing kind of quiet, a breath in the blue. I'm overthinking less than just holding on to you. Yeah, it's calm, love without anger. Just a whisper in the hall, no more shadows on the wall. Choosing calm, choosing you. Filled with things I didn't say. The blue light dancing on the wall, trying to chase the ghosts away. My mind is tracing every line of every bridge I didn't cross, counting up the hours spent, calculating every loss. And I'm watching you go, the heavy thoughts. I'm letting the tide just pull them out, trading the fire for the morning frost, leaving behind the shadow of a doubt. It's a quiet kind of healing, a soft release, watching you go and choosing peace. The upright bass begins to thrum like a heart that's found its beat. I'm sweeping up the broken glass of the words that felt like a defeat. The rim clicks sound like ticking clocks, but I'm not racing anymore. I'm just a witness to the waves washing up against the shore. Yeah, I'm watching you go, the heavy thoughts. I'm letting the tide choosing calm. Right here, I'm clean. Right here.